Thanks, Brian. Yeah, just man, couldn't figure it out. It went blurry, and then I couldn't get it back. It was like out of focus. Uh, Brian, if you don't mind giving me kind of an audio check, can you hear the rig side tone as well as me talking? Sweet. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Jeez, that guy's freaking loud on 15. might be on top of somebody. I don't think this guy's trying to work me. Man, I'm having a bunch of domestic stations. I think I'm on top of somebody. There's no way these guys are working me. Yeah, these guys aren't working me. I got to be on top of somebody in my skip zone, because I can't hear anybody on this frequency, but I keep having North America work me. So I'm gonna get off of here. So I'm cheating, but I just got a ham alert from my buddy Tim, K50HY. He's out at a Poda Park on 15 meters, so I thought maybe I can hear him on 15, 2152. But listen to the noise on 2152. That's like my, just my QTH. I have constant noise on 21052. But if I deviate a little bit, if I get off that frequency, I can usually copy. But yeah, I can't hear Tim at Casa Navarra. I wonder where he's at. Yeah, other people are working. I'm gonna go back to my CQ Freak. Man, I haven't been picked up by RBN yet. That's not a good sign. Yeah, if I'm not getting picked up by RBN, I am out of here. Let me go do 20 meters. By the way, if you ever wonder what you do if someone calls QRL, I mean, you can kind of do whatever you want, but what that guy did is exactly what you're supposed to do. Just send QRL back, and that means, yep, I've got the frequency in use. But if I call it 5 times and you don't respond, it's immediately mine the second I'm here. Guarantee this guy's working somebody I can't hear too. But if he's in California, if he's 6, who is he working that I can't hear? Be a good question. If it was like Maine, that would be different. Let's see if I can get picked up by RBN, though. This has been tough conditions for the home QTH. What I'll probably do is hop over to 10 meters. Brian, in this contest, you're just supposed to work. So Canada and domestic, Canada and North American stations are only supposed to work outside of North America and vice versa. Or DX is just supposed to work DX, I think. Or I actually think they're supposed to just work. It's W/VE. So US, Canada is supposed to work DX and vice versa. So to answer your question, no. But if you hear me and you call me, I do not care. Yeah, Ken, this is a if you're talking about the software, this is N1MM, which is a very prominent it's like the premier contesting software. The program, this is ham radio DXing. So I'm not quite sure which you're asking, maybe both, but this is like DXing, or sorry, this is contesting within within ham radio. So essentially, within a certain time frame, ham radio operators are trying to accomplish as many contacts as possible within the rules of said contest. So this one's, let's see. That's my buddy Gabe, guys. So we're gonna work him on the bug. Oh, I hit my hotkey there. That's awesome, man. That made my day. If you guys can't tell by my score, I'm not necessarily going for a high score. So fun to mix it up with my buddy Gabe, WN7JT. But yeah, fun fact, I was up at a friend's house yesterday running the contest all day with a club call. So like 90% of my QSOs, unfortunately, aren't going to go in my call, and they're not going to go in my score either, which is okay. Yes, sir. I'm on a wind keyer, and I actually have a bug. I have 3 paddles into my rig right now, so I can operate. I've got a Bengali Stradivarius, their 70th anniversary, a solid state, single lever, and I have a Bengali Sculpture Galaxy. So any of those keys I can use, and I love that in a contest, most of what I'm doing is I'm hotkeying with my keyboard. But at 36 words per minute, I can actually key relatively well. I can key in exchange. Once I go above this, I start to struggle, but I'm using hotkeys. But at a moment's notice, I can key, or like you just saw, I can go straight to my bug. And my bug's set up pretty fast right now, so I made a few errors, but it was a lot of fun to work with my buddy Gabe. But yeah, I think we're gonna hop over to 10 meters. Yeah, I love wind keyers. Wind keyer is a must-have, even if you don't do contesting. I love wind keyers for. I do a lot of videos with like Iambic Master, which is a great software for practicing sending. I really recommend that to especially newer ops. Okay, let's tune up on 10 meters and see if I can start hitting RBN. Maybe let's search and pounce a little bit on 10 meters. But if you guys are looking at my screen where I'm hovering my mouse right here, this is a really cool display that I learned over at Max's house, NG7M. But you can actually see the volume of contesters, or I guess total QSOs. I don't know. These are maybe spots on each band. So 20 meters is the hottest right now, not for me by any means. 200 on 15, but I was on 15 to start this, wasn't doing great. 10 is going to start to get really fun, especially as Gray Line hits Japan. I love when those JA stations open up. It's a ton of fun. Hey, what's up, Andy? Thanks for watching, man. Okay, let's hop around on 10 meters and see if we can make some QSOs here. I can't hear these guys. This guy's freaking loud in Hawaii. Just work some back-to-back Hawaii stations. These guys are loud. KI8F. Is there really a KI8F he's calling? I think he's trying to call me, but man, he's not. I set my call 100 times. Yeah, now someone else is calling him. So if I set my call 5 times and he couldn't get it, I'm probably not going to bug him anymore. Be great to get Columbia. That's the hard thing though, man. Like KI7QCF, KI8F. It's like I have pretty good ground to stand on that he's probably trying to call me, but if I set my call 5 times and he's still calling KI8F, I'm gonna sit and listen for a minute, and then boom, he starts calling someone else. So I could go back and work him in a minute. Maybe 10 meters will pick up a little bit. But if there's any contesters on stream, man, I'm very open to feedback. I am a new contester for sure. I am a rookie. When you guys do these contests for the first time, you're a rookie. It's actually a class where you'll score. But man, I'm really grateful that I have a lot of friends that showed me at least some of the basics so that I can kind of play around with this stuff because it's so much fun. Yeah, 10 meters is freaking just. At least for me in my station's not good. Will be very good in an hour or two. Jeez, Hawaii is so freaking loud, man. Jeez, I wish I could just work Hawaii all day. Those guys are 20 over. Oh, I hit the wrong key. That guy's loud. Holy cow. Madeira Island? I would love to work Bahamas. Actually, I've never worked Bahamas before, at least not confirmed. So I can barely hear this guy, so I'm trying to turn it up as much as I can, but there's somebody calling him 40 over. This guy's saying his power is NN. He's saying I have 99 watts. Yeah, Max. I wish that was the case, man. Maybe at your station. maybe I'll call CQ a little bit. Jeez, talk about hearing damage. That's good, guys. My first J call of the night just blew my left eardrum out. Yeah, so I talk about slow going. And yeah, I need to just go call CQ at a Poda Park. I actually wish I had N1MN configured on a laptop, and then I could just go to like Utah Lake State Park where I have really good propagation even on like crappy antennas. Listen to my band, my goodness. Oh, lost that guy. Yeah, Brian, we just gotta get a. I need a park to park right now, dude. It's fascinating to me that there's 319. Like, look at the disparity. They're like, look at the volume on 20. I'm not going to hear any DX stations on 20 right now. Maybe a couple. Oh, there's Tim's spot again. I'm going to see if I can go hear Tim. Yeah, I just can't hear Tim. Yeah, I'm just not going to compete with these guys. That's a freaking huge pileup. There's one on the first try. All right, guys, kind of a slow go. Thanks for joining me. I'm actually going to wrap up 73. We'll see you guys. I might be out at a POTA park later today. And I might be back on here in a bit as 10 meters 15 opens more towards JA. See you guys.